Imagine this, right? You come home, you're beat, you're tired, you just want to lay in bed, watch some Family Feud or Looney Tunes. You just want to go lay down in your bed. But you see a pet dog comes up to you, tries to be your friend, greets you at the door, makes sure you're happy, makes sure you're well, and makes sure everything's okay. That is the type of love and respect that everyone should have after they work at their job. This is why dogs are truly are better companionships, especially compared to cats, because they show love, loyalty, and respect that you can't get anywhere else. Before I dive into deep into this subject, I was taking a moment and realize how much love and loyalty means to us as humans, because that's so important to us. For context, for centuries, humans have relied on safety, friendship, and survival because that's what they needed to survive. Because those are three main pillars. What makes a human happy, pretty much. Dogs fit this pretty much well because they are there for us to be happy, so happy all the time, and all that. Service dogs fit this moment very well because they're specifically trained to be protective of our owners and make sure everything's okay and everything's good to go, especially after being tired and beat at our jobs. Cats are known to keep their privacy from their owners, but dogs have that human connection that only feels like it's like their best friends there, or like someone's at the door with them, make sure that everything's okay. Dogs have that almost like that human emotion that cats pretty much do not have, unfortunately. My first argument I like to make is how dogs show a high amount of honesty and love that show their owners pretty much even during the worst of times, the most stressful, toughest part of your times in your life. Even during like a breakup with your girlfriend or you're going through depression or anxiety, dogs are there to make sure everything's okay. They greet you, they lay by your side, they will make sure everything's okay with you. For example, during training, dogs show the high amount of love and of cooperative to their owners after giving food, which makes the dogs even more active than they are before by being more protected and care for the humans. This goes to show how well dogs understand us as human beings. Dogs have, like I said earlier in my argument, dogs almost have this human connection that proves you can't get anywhere else of any other pet. Now you pet goldfish, you pet snail. Dogs truly have that human connection that you can't get anywhere else, pretty much, especially towards cats. My second argument I like to make is how dogs show a huge amount of love and emotional and support that humans can pretty much relate to and connect to in a very deep manner. Because dogs are there, they want to be your best friend. They don't want to make you feel down. They try and make sure you're okay. Everything's safe and sound with you. A quote from a survey I found during my research: dogs have go for make humans de-stress because they make them happy, they make them laugh, and make them feel like they're less lonely, especially if someone's living by themselves or whatever. This goes to show that dogs don't listen. They feel their owners. They feel them out. Make sure everything's okay. Everything's all right. You never know what someone's going through, especially up here. Because someone can be so depressed, but when the dog comes in and walks in, make sure everything's okay, they all get the human being can be happy. Stress meter can go so down, and it makes them forget everything else and make sure that they take care of the dog. Dogs truly are a man's best friend because dogs are there to help protect them, your owners, and make sure that everything's okay. Beyond emotional support, dogs also have the star power through their actions and putting themselves and make sure that everything's okay, putting their owners at first. My last argument is dogs are pretty much protective and willing to risk anything to help protect their owners. When a cop's there, or cops are there trying to shoot their owner, dogs step in front and take the bullet for them because that's how much love and respect that dogs truly have for the humans. Dogs are willing to put everything aside just to make sure that the owners everything's okay and everything's good with them because even during like the craziest of times, the dogs always are there and make sure they step in first through the door and maybe put the humans as the main priority to help protect them, make sure they survive every single day. My example that I found is how dogs protecting the humans from like pretty much like havoc and also show loyal companionship to them as this has been pretty much around since like the days of Aristotle pretty much, which is crazy, which shows how long dogs have such huge respect, especially to like cats, because it shows how much respect they've gained over the past many centuries. But however, people like to argue, people who love cats more than dogs like to argue that cats make better pets because they're easy to take care of and make sure that everything's okay, all right. This is not a good argument because while yes, cats can be easier sometimes, but cats do not have a human emotion like a dog does. Cats do not go to the owner when someone's going down or someone's wrong or whatever. This goes to show how dogs are like truly all number one about taking care of the human owners and make sure that everything's okay with them. Because the dogs have that human connection, like as I said in the first argument, that cats do not have. Because cats just like there's like to be almost like isolated from the owner, which is kind of sad because dogs have that human connection that cats do not. The second argument that people like who love cats so much is that cats provide comfort and emotional support that dogs do not have. This is wrong because while yes, cats can somewhat understand their owners and maybe can sense something's wrong, but dogs have that human connection that you cannot get anywhere else because cats do not have cannot protect their own like the dog does. Like cats cannot jump in front of a cop trying to shoot their owner, and cats cannot take the bullet, unfortunately. Overall, dogs are pretty much superior companions to cats because they show love, loyalty, honesty, respect that you cannot get anywhere else. And this crazy world that we live in, it is truly important and how our mental health and like safety is pretty much is a main priority. And dogs do that because they always care about human owners. For the next time you come home, you beat down from work, you don't feel so good. Make sure you greet your dog. Make sure the dog is happy with you and all that.